Hey YouTube, what's going on? Thought I'd do a review on my Glock 30 SF. SF standing for short frame, not slim frame. It's a great piece. Great concealed carry piece. If you want a big bore, fairly good sight relief. 10 plus 1, 45 ACP. This bad boy's it. It's Glock reliability, Glock simplicity, easy to take down, easy to clean, easy function. Follow-up shots are good. You can rapid fire with this, and I'm not all over the place. Recoil is very manageable. Comes with a rail system if you want to do a light accessory. Chambered indicator right here. Let's make sure it's safe before we start handling it too much. Alright. Everything's good down there. Everything's good. Alright. What was I talking about? The chambered indicator. That little piece right there, that where the extractor is, that butts out a little bit. It's not flush with the frame. See how it's indented a little bit? Well, it comes out a little bit, so when I pull my gun out of my holster, I can always just give a quick finger. Reminds me that it's chambered. I do carry chambered. This gun I always treat as chambered. After I just function checked, I know it's empty, but still good habits. But yeah, that's a good, I like that. I like chambered indications. I wasn't too much of a fan with the trigger. I'm going to probably get me a 3-pound trigger. I'm also going to go with a couple recommendations of videos and reviews about a steel guide rod, or steel guide rod, where for the spring. I think that would help with the ruggability of the gun, give it a more solid working platform instead of plastic, which I agree on. Plastic is kind of chintzy. This package came with night sights. It was a little bit more expensive, but it's very justifiable. I like the night sights, 3-dot night sights, Glock factory night sights. 2 magazines, 10 rounds each. Again, 10 plus 1. I carry the Winchester Ranger R's plus P. Good hollow points. More of the advanced hollow points out there. Premium hollow points. FBI did statistics on one of those. Are good for in case to shoot through windshields or other materials such as that, and still be able to give good expansion in the fleshy bits of their intended target. I don't plan on ever shooting this at somebody, but you never know. I do carry it for self-defense and to stop the threat. But if I'm ever in a car and I'm trapped inside a car, or some kind of scenario like that where I just can't drive away, those I keep a G21 mag in my glove box and packed with those, so if I have to fire out of my car, stop the threat or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. It goes through material fairly well and expands when it hits flesh tissue. There we are. If the grip is good, I like the grip. The mag release sticks out far enough on the 30s that I don't feel that I'd have to change that out. I'm not going to really do much other than the guide spring rod and the trigger. It's probably the only upgrades and modifications I'll do to this gun. I did try to get myself a butt plug for it, but this bitch won't fit. I guess this is just made for the 30, and the 30 SF have different holes under there, so that kind of sucks. It kind of miffed me a little bit. I carry in this cheesy holster. It works. It's cheesy, but it works. It has a tuckable tag, and my main favorite, if I could find a better, more heavy-duty holster that has this feature where top of the pants, right here at the top of the clip, right? Well, the gun only sticks that far up out of the clip. That's a main feature for me to look at when I'm getting a holster. I really do like how the gun doesn't stick up. Some guns are up 3.5, 4 inches, almost 5 inches sometimes, sticking up out of where the top of the pants are. So you're, you know, it's up in the rib cage or it's in that side. I don't like that. I like it down by the hip bone, down low like that, deep concealment like that, and it doesn't. And it helps relieve with the print, the short grip, and not sticking out that high. Really does help with the printing. With t-shirts, I wear the shorts, pants, dress shirts, dress pants. Worn it with everything. This helps with the dress shirt, dress pants, the tuckable flap here. So yeah, it's a good pistol. I recommend it to anybody that's looking for a big bore conceal. You could go with the G26 if this grip is too fat for you, but you know, my hands aren't big. I don't have the biggest hands at all. You know, and I seem to handle this fine with the trigger being back. You know, I can keep my finger right there, and it's still down my bone of my hand. So when I'm like this, it's down, straight down the bone, and I can still reach the trigger. So the fat grip doesn't bother me. It is a little bit larger, thicker than your standard Glock, but I mean, it's a small package, 45 ACP, so I kind of understand their justification for having a thicker slide. Here are the night sights. You can see the 3-dotter. Nice. I really do like that. It's a great pistol. Can't say enough good things about this thing. The grip has something a little bit to be longed for, but I seem to get good grip out of it. I don't have a problem when I'm rapid firing, double tapping, even triple tapping. It stays good and solid in my hand. I did limp wrist it a couple of times when I first got it. Caused a couple misfeeds. But I corrected that myself real quick. And the gun just runs like a dream. The recoil is so smooth. So smooth. The bore axis is perfect for how I grip the gun. I used a combat grip like that. So thumbs up like that. Sometimes I bring the trigger, my other finger here, but that can affect accuracy if you're gripping too tight. So I usually just kind of let it free float right there along the trigger guard and let this one and do my work. So that's about it on the Glock 30 SF. I'm glad I came across this pistol. I had a PM45 that I was starting to get a little upset with. The polymer frame was getting beat real hard because of the slide. It was starting to curl back. I didn't like that. So I went ahead and looked at that. I almost got myself a Taurus PM PT-145. I did get me a Taurus PT-145. I started having problems with the magazines. I didn't want to have to fool with that. You shouldn't, you know, if that was a range gun or anything, but I'm not, if I wasn't betting my life on it day to day, I'd have kept it. But I'm betting my life on this thing day to day, and 10+1 was perfect. The PT-145 is 10+1, that's why I went with it. But I didn't, so I started looking for other 10+1s, and I came across a Glock 30 SF, and I traded in the PT-145 and got this bad boy. So that's that. Enjoy this pistol a lot. I recommend it to anybody that's looking for a concealed carry piece, big bore, small package. High capacity, 10+1. G26 carries, I think, 6+1. Like your standard 1911, 8+1. This carries a few more rounds. I carry these two with me, so it's 21 rounds of ammunition on me. Hopefully I'll never need more than half a mag if I ever do have to stop a threat. But I got the extra stuff there, plus the G21 magazine in my car. Well, that's that. Rambled on long enough. Glad you watch, enjoy, and Breadstick 360 signing off.